here today to film a plan with me for the week of March 5th. And I am ecstatic to be using this kit from Sweet Bella XOXO. It's this gorgeous kit called Royalty. I have hauled this kit, I believe. I don't know, I haven't done a haul in a little while. I partially filmed one last week. I'm going to finish filming it today, so I didn't get it up for you this week. But anyway, it's just this gorgeous kit. It's got a lot of marble, a lot of gray, and like this beautiful orange and coral and black. So it's super pretty. And let's just jump into this. I'm going to start by splitting up these black and white striped boxes. Uh-oh, somebody downstairs was having a meltdown, of course. Nobody was crying when I came upstairs, but we'll see what happens now. Today is Saturday, and we spent the morning at the Shark Reef. I found out this week from some of my other staff, the other staff members that I work with, that I found out that CCSD, which is the school district I work for, Clark County School District, that licensed employees get in for free on the first full weekend of the month, and we get in free +1. So, and then everybody 3 and under is free, like entirely free. Oh, you know what? I just realized I have, okay. I just realized I have 9. I wasn't quite paying attention. So 3 and under get in free, and then so we only had to pay for 1 ticket. Plus it was a Nevada resident child, so it was like $14. So I got my entire family of 7 into the Shark Reef for $7. No, sorry. I think it was 14. Yeah, $14. Entire family of 7 in for $14. I found some of my Tombow correction tapes, and so I'm actually going to white out these black dotted lines this week because I found it before I put this gorgeous girl box, because I just don't want her to, I don't want those lines to show up behind her because she's stunning. Okay. That looks perfect so far. It is cloudy and very overcast outside right now, so if shadows or if it looks a little bit wonky, that is why. I feel like I should flip these two. Oh well, it'll be fine. And then let's go ahead and do our headers. Okay, so this kit does not have a ton of color, and so I had pulled out some glitter headers that I had found while cleaning out some old stickers. They're both from the Sweet Pink Elephant, I believe, and so I thought this pretty like orange color would look nice, and then this deep kind of emerald color would look nice. And then I thought we would do the Today headers across the middle. So we've got the black Today headers across the middle. So we're going to put those down really quickly. So one thing before I move on, I just wanted to clear some things up from last Sunday's plan with me, just to make sure that we're all on the same page and that nobody has any, you know, ill feelings or confusion about what I said or where I stand. So in my plan with me last Sunday, I mentioned something about bullying, and that I tend to not use that. No, not tend. I try very hard not to use that word unless it is appropriate, because as I mentioned in last week's plan with me, it is a very overused word. And unfortunately, because it has been so overused, kids, especially elementary aged little kiddos who don't truly understand what a bully is, they are misusing the word. And parents, although they have good intentions, can sometimes contribute to that by making comments about, something being bullying, that person's bullying you. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't believe in bullying or believe that bullying exists. I am very, very, very well aware that bullying exists. I have done 4 bullying incident reports in the last week. We suspended 2 people last week. Nope. Yes, suspended 2 and RPC'd 1, which is a required parent conference. It's different. Just means they can't come back until they've had a required parent conference. But so we have suspended students and we have RPC'd students because of bullying in the past week. So, and I was involved in all of those cases. And so I take bullying very seriously. But what I meant was that I try very hard to reserve the word bully for when it is truly a bullying situation. So when there is repeated harassment going on. And I make sure that I teach my students, what the difference is. I have a lesson that I do every single year on the difference between bullying versus rude versus mean, because there's rude comments and then there's mean comments and then there's bullying. So I don't avoid the oh no, are these not cut? I don't avoid the conversation of bullying because I don't want to do paperwork, which is what I think the miscommunication was. Because that's not at all the case, okay? Like, at all. I avoid the word bully so that it is reserved. I cut that too short. So that it's reserved for when it is really, really needed. And if there is still confusion on, what I meant, I am happy to clear that up. I just wanted to make sure, that I'm not hurting anybody's feelings or offending anybody, because, that's definitely not my goal. I mean, I recognize that it happens and I get a lot of thumbs down. So, people have an opinion about my video one way or another, whether it's they are thumbsing it down because they didn't like the way that the spread turned out. I most likely think it's because of the things that I talk about. I think people don't agree, or maybe they misunderstand. So I just wanted to clear that up before we continued. That green is perfect. I'm so bummed I cut that one too short, but it happens. And then for those of you who reached out to me after my my post on Wednesday afternoon. So Wednesday I had our field trip to the, what's it called? To the middle school, which was super fun. We had a blast. Everybody really enjoyed it. But literally upon my return, I called the office to have them come open the gate for the buses. And my office manager was like, the assistant principal needs you immediately. So I went to find her, and I had a student who was in distress, very, very, very apparent, very extreme distress. And she divulged to me and others about some unhealthy things that were going on in the home, and that she was having suicidal ideation. And it turned into a full-blown protocol, which, a protocol, okay, so we have a screener. It's called a student risk assessment. It's a screener that's like a 2-page questionnaire that when you have a student that comes to you and uses words like that, I'm trying not to use trigger words, then we start with the screener to figure out, what their level is, like their risk level. And if their risk level is more than low, if it's moderate or high or imminent, then we have to go into what's called a protocol. That's like 11 pages. And long story short, and without divulging too much information about my student, which I can share these things with you because I'm not telling you who it is. But she ended up needing to be transported to the hospital, and that was really, really intense. And unfortunately, it happened like at the end of the school day, and there were parents and there were there were students, and it was like a big ordeal, and I could not have been more bummed at the timing, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing I could have done, obviously, but I was like, man, all the time, you know what I mean? But it's okay. We got her there, and she's getting the help that she needs, so that's what matters. And the camera cut off, but I was just saying that a lot of you reached out to me to offer prayers, and I really appreciate that. And even Megan, my sweet friend from Soda Pop Studio, she obviously she reached out to me the day of, and then she reached out to me the day after to make sure I was okay. And then she sent me, she's so sweet, she sent me a Starbucks gift card to tell me that, you know, to treat myself. And I just thought that was really, really, really sweet of her. So thank you, Megan. And I just, it was a good week. Like that is a terrible situation, obviously. And when I say it was a good week, I don't mean it was a good week, like, because of that, but it was a good week all in all. And I was able to feel really, really, helpful and productive. And I actually felt like, you know, my principal and my assistant principal all said to me, like, thank God you were here, because we wouldn't have known what to do in that situation, which is why schools have school counselors. And those schools that don't have school counselors run into situations and have no idea what to do because they're not trained. You know, they're trained on the protocols, but they're not trained on like how to talk to the student and, you know, all the resources that we have. So that made me feel really good. And yeah, so there's that. So thank you to everybody who reached out. I really appreciate it. And hopefully everything we just talked about cleared anything up. And if it didn't and you have more questions, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. And even if you disagree, because, you know, you're 100% allowed to disagree with me. Like, and there would be zero hard feelings if you disagreed with me, because that is your prerogative, and, you know, you're allowed to not have the same opinion, you know. That's totally fine. And I welcome the conversation, you know, if you want to talk about it, that's totally fine. And if you want to, you know, let me know your feelings or let me know that you're upset with me, I welcome that too, because it's good. It's good to have conversations. So, okay, let's go ahead and do the sidebar. We've got amazing sidebar stickers that are gorgeous. And we have some washi here. These are actual headers, like header style washi. And then we have this washi over here. And I do believe that that's all the washi. Like, her kits do not come like with a bunch of washi strips. So let's do, like, I'm 100% using this striped box because the striped box is gorgeous. And then let's use this darker strip of washi right here for our header. And I think what I'm just going to do is layer a This Week sticker from Rose Colored Daze, who opened yesterday. Today is Saturday. I know she was opening again today, but she opened yesterday. I know she had like some misfits and stuff, and I was going to attempt to pick something up, but I didn't want to get discouraged, because last time I tried to do that, I didn't get anything. So everybody's so popular now. I struggle with, like, I can't remember the last time I actually got a Simply Gilded washi, because when they get released, I just can't, I can't keep up. What are you gonna do? It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna use this To Do header because I love her font. And I just layered those last two pieces of washi that are kind of, you know, they're smaller, but I just layered them together. And then I'm going to use a Crafts by Thaowie. I get a lot of questions about my cleaning checklists. These are by Crafts by Thaowie, and they're perfection. Maybe I'll use this dark gray one, actually. They are perfect. Like, I love them so much. And she is not open at this moment in time. She just this past year became a new mom. And, you know, it's a transition when you are, you know, a first-time mommy. So I know that she's been transitioning. So, you know, she's taken time with her family. And so she hasn't been open. But I'm trying to, like, figure out if I should white out that bottom line, because it's probably going to drive me crazy. Because it's dotted. I think if it was just a regular line, it would be fine. But it's dotted, and that's going to make me crazy. Okay, I'm just going to use one of these little header strips. And there we go. Perfect. One is stuck on me. And there we go. That looks crooked. I don't know if it's the sticker above it that's crooked. I don't know. There we go. Okay, perfect. That looks great. I love that sidebar. Okay. And then we have a weekend banner. This stunning weekend banner here. Her weekend banners are so pretty and dainty and delicate. I love her font. So let's pop this right in the, and it's gonna, you know, kind of get hidden a little bit in the bottom washi, but that's just the place I love to put it. I think I've put it in the bottom washi pretty much since the beginning. So let's go ahead and get started then, day by day. So Monday, I was just looking at my account. Okay, so quickly before I move forward. So last week I did write in all of my month, like my weekly to-dos, like for work and stuff. And I think, and I didn't end up taking this to work. I ended up filling out my hourly planner, which I didn't film, but I am going to film this week. It looked like this. And this I ended up using. So this one I had at work. This one I had at home. And then I used my traveler's notebook, which I didn't edit. I have this video, but I didn't edit it yet, but I'll get it up. I used my traveler's notebook as like my in-between. Like this goes with me everywhere. So that's what I'm going to do again. I am going to put some bigger stuff in here for work that I just want to make sure I remember. Because if there's any kind of prep or anything that I need to do the night before, you know what? Let me put these back on here. I just took these off. If there's any kind of prep or anything that I need to do the night before, I would like to know and have it in this planner. So that's my philosophy behind all of this. I'm going to mark dance. I found these Fox and Pip bows that I've never used, and I was like, why? So I'm going to use them today, and I want to use them for dance. I'm still waiting for my Clever Gal Crafts order to come in, so I figured that was perfect. So I'm going to just use a little thing, I think, to save some space and to add some color. And I'm just going to put in her schedule. So ballet at 6:30, dance at 4:30. And when I write dance, that's because she has multiple classes. She helps to teach in 2 classes, 2 like little kiddo classes. And so she has to go in early for those. Like Tuesday she's there from 4:30 until about 8:30, and then Wednesday she goes in at 4:15, but then I pick her up again at 5, and then I bring her back. You guys are probably thinking, what? But then I bring her back because then she has her own class. That kind of covered up the B, but that's okay. There's 4, so I could do them all the same. I don't need to alternate. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, there's only 4. Yeah, 4. She goes 4 days. Okay, so it kind of covers up the word because I didn't pay attention to how the size of these bows because they're pretty big. So it's fine. I know what it says and I know what it's for, so there's that. And let's go ahead and put this one down here. On last Thursday, she had to, they did, when she was in ballet 4 and point, they had to do, they had to use weights on their arms. And she was like, everybody was miserable, but I love it. So my daughter is very muscular and she likes to work out. It's so weird. She does not get it from me because I hate to work out. Like, it gives me hives. But she loves it, and which is great. And she she was like, Mom, everybody was miserable. And I was like, this is amazing. It's dance and a workout. I was like, you are ridiculous. So she was cracking me up. Okay, so on Monday, I have my intermediate girls small group. I moved it to Mondays because Fridays are just too busy for 5th grade. And then I have a 5th grade lesson, a kindergarten lesson that I couldn't get to last week. And then I have my worry group. I think what I'm going to do is use this half box. And I think I'm going to put both of my small groups in here. And you know what? I don't want to use that cloth. I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to cover it up with a black. I want to use, I forgot about these. I'm just covering it because I don't feel like peeling it up. I would like to use pull in more of the black. So I'm just going to say intermediate girls and worry warriors. So those are my 2 small groups. And then for like my lesson prepping, I think I'm just going to use a clock. I'm going to just stick it right here, and I'm just going to write on here the names so that I can be prepared for that. And then we have dance. Okay, that's it for Monday. Tuesday, we have dance, and then I have a 4th grade lesson and a kindergarten lesson. So I know that sounds weird, but they're just like makeup lessons from last week that I couldn't get completed. So, because like I had lessons scheduled on, here's the problem. So it's not a problem. It's just that there's one counselor and there are, 800 students, 700 plus. And why does that keep looking crooked? I just keep putting it down crooked. And because of that, I schedule lessons. So to be in the classroom doing lessons at least twice a month, like I'd like to be in the classroom twice a month, each classroom twice a month. But unfortunately, stuff happens. You know what I mean? So there's nothing I can do. I just have to reschedule. And my teachers are extremely understanding, thank goodness. The other thing I want to do this day is upload a video. And so maybe it's my header that's crooked. I mean, does anything look crooked to you? I don't know if these are going to peel up. These are matte. I have my undo right here that I could use. Oh, I think I just like totally wrinkled that header. Okay. I think there we go. That was the problem. Okay. I have this upload sticker from Sweet Bella XOXO, same as the kit, and the pink is a little bit off. I don't know if I want to use it actually, because the pinks just don't. Oh well, the pink just doesn't really go. Well, now I like messed it up, and now I did that, and I messed up the sticker. Boo. Look what I did. Okay, I'll just write on it. You know what? I'm just gonna write on it, upload. You can barely see it now. Okay, Wednesday, Michaela has dance, and we have Cub Scouts, and then I have my primary girl group that I'm starting. This will be the first week. So those are my little girlies. Trying to get them in nice and early before they have drama. You know what I'm saying? So for my group, I think I'm going to use one of these Fox and Pip. These are the Stella Bow Clip boxes. So I'm going to put this up here. Is there too many bows on top of bows? I mean, is that a thing? I probably shouldn't try to write on it though on the page. I'm like a mess right now. It's like I'm doing this for the first time. Okay, let me put this on here. And what did I say this is? This was for, oh yeah, for my primary girls. Primary girls group. And I'm not going to worry about times or anything like that because this isn't used in that way. This is just so if I need to do any prep the night before. And then for Scouts, what do I want to use for? I do wish we had a little bit more flexibility in the color of the boxes. Like everything is pretty much gray. And I wish we had more like of the pink or the orange, because it just, I should have wrote on that. Tiffany. I feel like we need a little bit more. My fingers are a little bit slippery as well because I got some lotion from Lush. It's called Charity Pot. And this is like a little sample size that I keep on my desk. It's like a vitamin E oil. It's very, very, very hydrating, but it's like kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say, it's a little bit like oily because it's got like vitamin E oil and it's amazing. I have these from Soda Pop Studio that I was just thinking I could use as well. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Got this one here from Aria's Daydream. That's like it's like a pretty coral color that I also think would look pretty. I was looking for something in particular though, and now I don't know what I was looking for. Doesn't matter. Let's do this Don't Forget, and this is going to be, oh, that's what I was looking for. A little paw prints. That's right. It all's coming back to me now. Where are the paw prints? Let me look. I ordered them from, here we go, Soda Pop Studio. So let's use these colors are pretty specific, aren't they? Let's do a gray paw on the black Don't Forget. And let's put on here Cub Scouts at 6:30. Perfect. We'll put this down here. Okay. And I also want to upload this day as well. That's my goal, is to upload a What I Bought Wednesday. Okay, Thursday. Thursday we have dance. And then the only other thing this day is that I have my Self-Control Surfers. It's one of my small groups, my little surfer dudes. They're so cute. And so let's put that in, and let's use an asterisk. And we'll write on here, Self-Control Surfers. And that's it. And then on Friday, Friday it's payday. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. What do I want to do for payday? Oh, you know what? Let's use that. And then these are from Planning World, by the way. I love this script. And then I have 5th grade lessons. I've got my cool kids group. And then my husband and I are going to try again for date night, because we were supposed to have date night last night. But he was so exhausted that we ended up not going, which, you know, is cool. I was just super bummed because I was really looking forward to some one-on-one time with the hubs. So we're going to do that on Friday. What do I want to put that in here with? A heart, I guess. I guess we'll do a heart, right? Yeah, we'll do a heart. And we are date nighting it to the planetarium. I think I told you guys that last week. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. We're going to the planetarium because we're total nerds. What did I say I had this day? Cool kids. That's right. My sweet little cool kids. Let's use another Fox and Pip one, because I only used one of these and they're super cute. And put in here cool kids. And then I have 5th grade this day. So let me just write in here 5th grade lessons all day. And Saturday, Michaela has dance. She has, what's it called? She has production number rehearsal. So maybe I'll just go ahead and use the same thing I put dance in before. Where's the, but I don't know if I want to use a Fox and Pip bow. I'm not. I'm going to just use this clock. And we'll put on here, I know that this means dance, 12:30 to 2:30. I'm really shaking the table today. This camera may be like, wow, 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 what's going on here? What else do we have this day? Okay, let's put this like in the middle of the day. Because I would like to go for a manicure first thing in the morning. So let's use one of these little quarter boxes that we haven't used. And I brought out, this is like, I'm Fox and Pipping it up today. I brought out these adorable nail polishes from the Fox and Pip with the cute, they look like a little Essie bottle. And what did I say? Manicure. And what else did I write on here? Dance, film, manicure. That's it. Okay. Oh, film. I didn't put that in here. Saturdays is when I film like my plan with me and stuff. Maybe I want to move this. I don't know. Let me look here. I feel like I want to use another one of these striped ones. And then I'll pop dance down here. Okay. And for filming, I'm going to use one of those stickers from Sweet Bella XOXO. This one that says film. And I guess we can use the planner because it's totes adorbs. So just write film. And then Sunday, we're going to have just a family day and we have church. So why don't we use this don't forget for church, even though we wouldn't forget. We'll just write on here, church. And then for family day, I think I'm going to use, I don't know if I like it. Hold on. Let me think about this for a second. Let's use this half box. I was trying to bring in some other color, but I think that this will work. And maybe we'll just use the coffee cup. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're just gonna have some family time. Okay, there we go. And the other thing is that on Saturday we'll meal plan. So let's put in this little, oh, you know what? I should use a black one because that would be my only white. Okay, I'm not even going to try to peel it up. This is totally terrible, but I'm totally going to waste that sticker. Don't judge me. Just because the white just doesn't look right because I didn't use any other white ones. So we're going to do meal plan and prep. Okay. And I think that's it, folks. I think that is it. I do want to go ahead and add in a countdown for spring break. I actually meant to add this last week. I think I might go back in and add it. But we have 3 weeks left until spring break. I'm using this countdown from Rose Colored Daze. You guys have seen this probably 1 billion times. The first time I ever saw this countdown, it was from Jasenia, from Jasenia Plans, and it was gorgeous and dainty, and I almost feel like I should have put it across the top, but I usually put it down here, so that's where I put it. But and it works for just about anything. Not just about, it really does work for anything. Okay, so go ahead and put that there, and then I think I'll go back and add in last week just so I don't waste. I mean, I have them. And let's open this bad boy up and let's take a look. This looks really, really pretty. I do wish there was more color. I'm kind of wishing I had put the orange along the top, but excuse me, I can't change it now. So it is, I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. I could change it if I wanted to, but I am not going to. I was looking to see if there was a laundry day sticker. There isn't, but I do have a laundry sticker on here because Sundays is also our big laundry day. And So we do all the laundry, we get it all put away, and then we pick out all the clothes for the week. So we will do that as well. And let me open this back up, sorry. And there it is, you guys. That's it for this plan with me. If you like this, which I really like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe. And until the next one, you guys, I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.